Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, folks? I got I'm just wrapping this thing up here. Trying this experiment with this Dyson. I just got it in the mail. I'm hoping it can fix the problem that I have. We'll see. So nothing in particular plan. I'm just having the camera on while I'm working. So if you guys want to say what's up and join in, be my guest, feel free. But right now the camera's on. That's all it is. A smooth criminal. You know who I like? I forgot what those guys are. The rock guys that did that Michael Jackson song. Eddie, are you okay? Okay, okay, Eddie. And then all of a sudden, a song is stuck in your head, and you keep singing it, and you're singing it all day. And you don't even know how it got into your head. All day I've been like, dun 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 dun. Let's see what this guy wants. If you ever own a store, right? My store is like at the end of the strip mall. Sometimes I have like some people come in there, pull at the door. And when it's at night, sometimes you have some strange people passing by. They're trying to get inside. They try to get inside your business. You have to wonder. Open this, like, tugging at the door. Somebody in there. It's like, dude. What do you want, buddy? This gotta be ready, man. Anyone want to bring something? You're ready. You're right there. You're ready. You're ready to go. It's crazy that we have to live in a place where, not I mean North Carolina for the most places, real. It's regular average folks, really good people, for the most part. And I'm serious, like for the most part, the people in North Carolina, you understand the key is for the most part. And I think that's probably everywhere. For the most part. Real good people, cool folks, family people, you know, patriotic people, Christian people, or whatever religion they are, because there's a lot of demographics here, a lot of Indians, Mexicans, black, white, you know, Lebanese, a lot of Arabs here too. So it's just, it's pretty much of a people, but for the most part, the people are just really nice to each other. If there's something else, then I haven't seen it. I haven't experienced it. It's for the most part, the people in North Carolina, really nice folks. You know what I mean? So I hope it's the same with you guys wherever you are. Hey, what's up? Oakley, what's happening? You know, it's weird because when I decided to my houses, all my in-laws moved here with me. Well, not all of them. Most of them moved south, right? So you have some in Fayetteville, Durham, is it Raleigh? Raleigh, and then others went to Florida and Atlanta, stuff like that. But my wife and I decided to come down here, and then which is cool. I mean, better living for everybody. I'm not even bashing that. That's it was awesome. But I'm glad that it wasn't a mistake. Like we came here and then all of a sudden everyone just went. everyone's life got worse. It's the opposite. Everyone's life got better. So it was a good move. What's up, man? The live stream. Believe it or not, I got a Dyson in. Let me move this Kirby out the way. I got a Dyson in, man, and I want to see if it's going to solve my problem, right? And if you saw the condition the box came in, I'm just hoping that it didn't affect the Dyson. So let me go get it. Let me go get it. Let's see what the deal is, all right? The box just came in. I switched out a circuit board on a Dyson I had. I thought it was going to fix the problem. Something else was triggering the circuit board. I'm like, look, man, I don't want to mess with this no more. But it could have been a mistake. So the shipment came. This is, let me get it up. This is how it came. Excellent. Excellent. Sometimes this is how you get your shipment. Wow. I can't even imagine how the guys were handling this in who delivered this? I think it was FedEx delivered this one. The last one I had, it was in limbo for like almost a half a month, man. And all I was trying to experiment with is if I swapped out the main motor, would it solve my problem? So let's see what condition this thing came in. You know, guys on eBay, they sell parts of the machine, you know. One part is not working. The claim is it's all good. So, and sometimes you worry, man, because you buy stuff off of these websites and you just want to make sure the damn thing is not. They say it's working and then it's not, you know. So you're a little bit suspicious, but is there anything else in here? Nothing else is in there. All right. Okay. We're gonna see. Now, when I'm buying these, right, what I look for is this switch over right here, because these things are notorious for break. You know what? I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take it off because I still have to swap it out anyway. The original looks like this. The original have the yellow stripes, and so I'm going to swap it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little needle nose like this. I'm going to put it inside the little holes right there. And I'm going to turn to my left. Okay. Pop it up. Come on. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. This is up. Then you could do it two ways. You see those two little holes right here? All right. I can just stick it in like this and just turn it and then just keep turning. Or you can just grab like a side and just stop and go, and just keep turning until it comes off. So you have two ways. You can just squeeze it, hold it, and just kind of just go like this. Whichever works best for you, you know what I mean? Okay, is it up? It's up, all right. Then the other side now, turn it. Turn this part and get this off. Okay. This model is supposed to be a UP19. Yes, UP19. Let me put this in the title. For anyone who is actually searching for the, I don't know, man. Sometimes that's what you got to do. You just have to go swap out the damn motor and see what happens. You know. Well, This is what was happening. The brush motor the brush wasn't working, right? Okay, UP19 replacement. Well, I did that. All right, UP19 Dyson. Let me put Dyson. Dyson. Right. Okay. Put the UP in caps. All right, here we go. Save. Excellent. All right. So I swapped out the circuit board. It worked. Okay. And then it shorted out again. Something shorted out the circuit board. Not sure what it is. I didn't want to have to deal with it too much. So I said, you know what? Screw this. Let me swap out the whole machine. So now I have the motor head here. So what I want to do is I want to just plug this thing in. Okay. Because I know the motor works. So I'm going to plug this in. Right. And I'm looking to see if these things are spinning. I'm going to tap this in. And I just kind of want to see if it can trigger this motor to do its job. Okay. All right. So let me undo this. Hold on. Snap this guy in. And what I was doing is this little clamp right here. Right. So when you put it in like this, okay, and it holds it in. You just snap it in. And if you do it the wrong way the first time, you can just flip it around and snap it in, and now it's pretty cool design, right? Okay. So let's see if I fix my problem, guys. Let's see if I fix my problem. Plug this thing in. And all I'm looking for is okay, if this guy starts to spin. So I'm gonna turn it on and let's see. Let's eyeball this. No! Oh my God! Oh, don't tell me, man. Now, valuable lesson, right? Well, we'll see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what the deal is. It looked like it tried to turn, but it stopped, right? I'm gonna tackle two things. One, that sound that you heard, we're gonna find out what that is. I think I know what it is, but I'm gonna tell you in a second. And I'm gonna see if I have another head I can swap out this head for, so I can do this test properly. Okay? And let me see. This is like that, right? Let me turn this down some. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find another. If I have another head like this, I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna test the head because it could be the head. Let's see. Let's see, guys. It could be the head. It could very well be the head because I already swapped out the motor for the head. Actually, you know what? I have one right here. Oh. I have one right here. Let me test it. Okay. Here's this. I have the same one right here. Okay. Same one. Same head as that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put the head that I know. Okay, let's turn this on, right? Let's turn this head on. And then we know for sure that this head works, right? Okay. I'm gonna flip it. Turn it up for you guys to see. Turn the power on. All right. So we know for a fact that this works. Okay, good. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this off. Because, man, I guarantee you, if this doesn't work on this, this is going back. Okay? Here we go. All right, let me tilt this guy. And then it will force me to find the issue. It's like, wait, you tried a shortcut. You're gonna get punished for this one. Oh my God. Oh, coño, bro. Is this how fragile this shit? Oh God, man. Oh, you kidding me? You just there's a whole new problem that's got created. All right. Yep. All right. Okay. Let's try it. Let's see if this head works. I'm going back to my memory bank. So I remember swapping out this head motor. A couple of different things I did with this thing. You know what I'm gonna do? Before I get angry at this other machine, let's take this out. Let's put this new head, this good head that we know works. I'm gonna put it on this machine I got here. Let's do that. Everybody, dude, we all go through trials and tribulations in our chosen field. This is just one of them. Let me turn this on. You hear that sound? Some of you probably experienced that. All right. So not only did I just create a new problem for myself, this thing, which is supposed to look like this. Okay. I came up with the wrong solution to my problem. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Let's move this out the way. This is that new replacement, right? All right. Don't worry, I'll find use for it. I'm not gonna punish the seller because they did their job. All right. They did their job. I'm gonna keep that. Let me pull this one up. The first job I did was on this. I replaced the little mini circuit board right here. I replaced the motor in this head. I may have jumped the gun on this. We'll see. All right, this is the good head that we found, right? That we have. I'm gonna try it on the original machine. Let's see what we got. All right. Now, what happened is at home, most people don't have this option. Okay. Most people don't have the option of swapping things out. But it's still a process. There's still a process to go through to solve these problems. And you try it, you see what works. You try another one, you see what works. You fail here. And the way it works is that the failures is always pushing you closer to the next time you run into a situation that you succeed. It's the way it is, okay? You know. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. And the worst thing, one, is to not want to try something because you think you're going to fail, because the failure is where you learned. Okay. And but two, the criticizing an attempt. You know, like you'll do it to yourself. What you know that saying, judge not, right? Because you'll be judged. Because what measure you judge, it'll be judged onto you. Now you can look at it as God's gonna judge you if you judge somebody else. But really what it is the same method that you're using in your head to judge another person is the same kind of thing you're gonna hit yourself with. You just probably won't hear it as loud. Maybe you would, but you judge yourself the same way. So you hold yourself back from trying things because you've been judging people who try things. Right? So someone tries something and you're like, you're gonna do that. And then you'll do it to yourself. Man, you're gonna mess up. Why you even try? Don't even try it. So go for it. Fail, try, fail, try, fail, try. You'll get it. Okay? All right. That's how it works. Sorry. Or you can learn from somebody else's mistake, but who want to do that, right? There's like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna try it myself. Teenagers, right? Here we go. Let me see if this works on this. Carajo! Gosh! And it makes the same sound. You know what that sound is? I might as well use this in a positive way to show you what's causing that sound. Okay, if you have a Dyson and that sound shows up, this is what it is. You ready? Okay. Let me tell you what that sound is. Let's do it again. You see that last at the end? Now this one does it too, but this one is louder. This one is even louder, and I'm gonna illustrate it better with this one because you can actually the circles are open, so you can see it better. So the circles. You know what I'm talking about? The ball thing on the side, right? Did I say circles? I said circles. Let me do it with this one. Okay. So now for me to eliminate this problem, all I have to do is remove this filter right here. So if I remove this filter, okay, I'm gonna turn it on again. Watch this. Sweet sound, right? And what's happening is there's a gap. The funny thing, I don't know how it does it, guys. I'm sorry. I wish I can tell you, because if there was a rubber gasket here, I can tell you that the rubber gasket could be worn. That's the reason. But this is plastic on top of plastic. Well, kind of a gasket. Look, there's a gasket here, right? But we're really not going to be replacing this gasket, are we? Right? Okay. So really the solution would be to get another one of these. Now, this is what I can recommend if you want to try something a little bit different. Okay. If you have a thin layer of gasket, like a thin rubber gasket, that's what I'm saying. Around, you see the crease, you can see where the gasket sits. It sits in this section right here. Okay. Now, this filter is important, but it's not as important as the pre-filter. The pre-filter is this. The pre-filter is this guy right here. Okay. This filter is going to protect your motor from sucking up all kind of crap, right? Now, this filter is important, like I said, but it's important to you, the person that's using the machine, because what this is doing is, see all this black soot thing here, this kind of dark, this is, you see, this is, they come like this, looking a little bright like this, but then it looks like that. This is carbon burn off from the motor. So when the motor burns, I was working on this morning. Okay, you see this little thing right here? Okay, this houses a carbon brush, and when it spins on the armature, see that black part of that copper. See, you have the copper. This is supposed to be the same color as this. But the carbon is touching the commutator, and that is making sure the electricity is connecting to get that motor spinning. That burns off, almost like pencil lead that you're shaving, okay? Now it's being blown into your atmosphere. This is designed to capture it, okay? So it's important to you to keep these clean, but it's not going to destroy the motor in regular use. The only way this is going to mess up your motor is if it's too clogged up and now your motor starts to overheat because it can't push anything else through it. So the air pushes back and now your motor overheats. So you need this to be good, right? But if it's in decent condition, right, but just the gasket is worn, it's not too expensive. If it's the original from Dyson, it's probably about $40. If it's in BioCare or one of those other companies, it looks like this. The BioCare brand looks like this. Okay. If it's in BioCare, then you could probably get it for like $20, $24 or something like that. Okay. So you can just replace this. But if you're being frustrated and you don't have it right away, you can just get like a gasket that you can just like go to Lowe's or something, get like a little thin little rubber gasket. You can just put contact cement and just wrap it around like this. Okay. And watch this. I'm just going to add pressure, and all the gasket is going to do is just fill up that space that's allowing it to whistle. It's just a whistle. So watch. I'm going to press in. I'm going to push in on it. You see, as I'm moving it, you can hear it go, ooh, ooh, ooh. Now look at the sound is at the bottom. Let me see if I can do it again. If I'm going to press the bottom this time. Okay, damn. Let me see if I can find another gasket. Oh, this one don't have one. All right. So let me use this one. No, let me use the other one. This one also makes that noise, right? This one makes the noise too. Let me use. No, I don't want to take it off of that because that one is important. I don't want to mess with that one. Do I have another one in the shop? DC14, DC41, DC65. Oh, and there's UP19. Oh, come on now. I don't want to start looking through my shelves, and if I can't. If I see it, I want to just run to it and come right back to the camera. You guys, I want to be out there scurrying through parts. I see a DC41, DC40. Okay, all right. Anyway, it's the gasket. It's the gasket. Golly, man. I just kind of did it for you guys, but I wanna. Okay, fine. Gosh. Fine. All right, let me take this off so I can show you what I'm talking about, and I'll put it on this one, and I'll illustrate it. Okay, come on. I just didn't want to use this on another machine. That's all, because I believe this one is brand new. See, this one is brand spanking new. See that? Okay. So now I'm gonna put it on like this. Turn it on. No whistle. Cool. So it just sealed it all up, and that's what it is. All right. It's just that whistling sound. It's like air is passing through, right? And that's what's causing it to do. So again, you would replace this, which is your best bet, and just either you seal this or you just put a new one in there, and that's it. That'll work for you. Okay. Okay. So that's that. Holy cow, man. So that is the solution. Golly, man. I thought I replaced that brush and that motor, and I thought the motor was working. I don't know what the hell happened, guys. It happens, man. You know, you think you're on it, and then you found out that you're not on it. You know what I'm saying? You think you're on it, man. And then it's like, God, I thought I was on it. And then life says, nah, son. No, son, you got more work to do, buddy. All right, let me check out this head. I got another head back here. All right, let me check out this head. Let me check out this head. I got another head. Okay, let me check out this head. All right, so this is the one that came in the mail. This was a waste of money. Not really. Not really. This is gonna come in here. It wasn't a waste of money. It's gonna come in here. All right, this is the old head. Let's test out this head here, okay? All right, let me get this plugged in. Let's see if this motor has any action going on. All right, and we're gonna tilt it. I'm kind of holding it in because I don't have that little lock right now. That lock broke. Gosh, I tell you. How exciting, right? Okay, and let's see if this thing turns. I'm curious. I'm curious about this head. I'm curious about this head. I'm upset enough to be curious about the head. Okay. Let me dig in a little deeper. I'm curious about the head. This is not cool. I want to find out what the hell happened. Okay. What time is it? All right, bet. I want to find out what the hell happened, man, because it got me. It got me. It got me. I really thought that I figured it out, and it happened. So hey, all right, dude. You want a challenge? Okay. All right, I'm down. I'm down. Hey, look at it this way. Look at problems, right? If you look at problems in a competitive way, okay? Just like looking at making money as it's a game. It's just it's a mindset. It's a game. I'm trying to flip it. I'm trying to turn this to that. I'm trying to score points. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to score points. If you're desperate for money, you can't look at it as a game because it's weird. It's hard to mentally, but if you do it, even if you're desperate, you're better off looking at it as if it's a game rather than I'm desperate for money. It's the way it is. If you look at problem solving in a competitive way, like, oh, you're not going to stop me. Okay. You know, really? You think so? Like that kind of attitude. I'm going to solve this problem. Mentally is better for you to approach the problem as if it's competition. Okay. Rather than the problem is bigger than me and I can't handle it. Just like if you're religious, it is better for you to look at the problem like God's going to show me the answer. Because what it does for you mentally is it calms you down to say, listen, okay, this problem is being handled, right? I will continue working. I will continue trying to solve it, but God's really going to be sending me the answer. And when the answer comes to you, it may have been you, or it may be God giving you the answer. Either way, the problem is solved, but you are better off solving the problem without the stress of I'm going to fail. I can't fix this. If you think God's going to fix it for you, you calm down and you say, you know what? It's in God's hands. You see what I'm saying? On the other end of that is, oh, you think you're gonna take me out? Oh, you don't know who you're messing with. So you know what I'm saying? So you're messing with this thing here in your head, right? It's like, nah, man. All right, bet. It's on. It's on, baby. So you gotta learn how to trip your own brain out. You gotta know how to do it. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Let me test these wirings, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my little multimeter here. All right, I'm bringing my old trusty multimeter back because I am curious as to how I missed this one. All right, I missed this, so I gotta see how I missed this. Let me just see if, because it could be the motor itself. Okay. All right. Okay. So it's not the wiring harness. The wiring harness is doing its job. It's the motor. It's the motor itself. It's the motor. Shite. I tell you. I'm curious. I'm gonna keep digging. I'm gonna dig further. I'm gonna dig further. Okay. All right. I'm gonna dig further. Let me look at these carbon brushes. All right. The same thing I was talking to you about the carbon brush. If somebody's there, you're there. If no one's there, you know, man, look, I just turned the camera on, guys. Whoever slide in, you slide out. Thank you for just popping in. I appreciate this, just peeking at the channel just for 2 seconds. Man, I can't find my little mini flathead. I'm gonna use this, but I have to be very careful. You don't want blades to snap on you. I just need it to pry a little bit. Okay. Just want to see what this looks like. Okay, so I just lift this up, right? It's a lot of rust. Yeah, very rusty. Oh, wow. Well, the carbon. Will you look at that? Will you look at that? Look at this. This is the carbon thing I was telling you about that burns off. That goes. It's like look, watch this. See that? Carbon. It's a pencil, like pencil. So just imagine sharpening this, and you have the pencil, the droppings. Okay. So what's happening is as the motor is spinning, okay, the carbon is like being pushed into the motor, and it's making that contact, right? For the electricity to flow, the motor turns, but as the motor is turning, is wearing this down. You can actually see the wear, kinda. The camera may not be able to focus properly, but you can see the wear in that. So as it wears, it's blowing that stuff out, and these filters are catching it, so you're not breathing it in. That's the idea, okay? But yeah. So let's just say, let me give you a little something. I don't know who's here right now, but I'm gonna give you something with my carbon brush. You ready? Let me give you something. All right, you ready? You ready? I'm gonna give you something. Okay. Let's see if I do it right. All right. As you can see, it's here. Okay. I should probably do it on white. Nah, I'll do it on this. I'll do it on this. Here we go. Ready? All right. Here we go. Okay, I'm not there yet. I'm going. Okay. Carbon brush, dudes. Now, when it comes to eyes, right? Eyes are not white. Eyes have other colors like brown, a little bit of red, a little grayish look. So you don't leave your eyes white. Okay. So just keep that in mind if you're ever going to be drawing something. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Okay. Carbon brush from a vacuum cleaner. All right, so we got that. Can you see it? All right, you can't really see much. I know, but hold on. I'm just giving my guys, whoever come back in and check out my video, guys. Brianne said we should name it the backpack. The guys that hang out here, and Dave said, "Man, just call it the Wayne Crew." I was like, Wayne Crew is fine too. Backpack. Okay. And now you have, depending on who you are, you probably have a little bit of something hanging here. Okay. You probably have a little bit hanging there. We get in there, folks. We get in there. You got a little bit hanging here, right? And let me see how far down. Now, the nose is normally about an eye length away from this section, the bottom part of the nose. So whatever this length is. So let's say I'm almost done. I'm just having fun, guys. So just don't mind me if you're here to find out vacuum. Like, what the hell is he doing drawing? So let's say I did this, right? Let's say my nose. Let's say my eye is about this big. Okay, about as big as this. The nose is going to hit about right here. So the nose is probably going to be about here. That's kind of how I measured, okay? All right. See that? That's kind of, so I use things like that. I use like different kind of measuring things to measure my nose, see how far my nose down, how far down it's going to be. But yeah. There you go. This is a carbon brushes are just pencil. It's amazing that everything that comes from the earth, right? See that? Everything that comes from the earth we use to make things. I didn't know that pencils can do such such work in vacuum cleaners. Whoa, that's cool. I think that's what probably that, you know what? I am so glad that we did this video today, because I think that's what I'm gonna include in my drawings. Okay, so right now we're having a drawing for a little green steam. Right? People can get into the drawing. All right, I'm gonna give it away. I just shipped off a multi-clean shop, like a wet dry vac, to one of the viewers of our channel. Right, I just shipped it this week actually. He's gonna be getting it, or maybe I shipped it Saturday, but he's gonna be getting it. Should be tomorrow or the day after. But I'm thinking artwork, because in the middle, I said this is what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to be doing some in between, because it is a combination of everything that I do, right? I do these drawings here, and I fix my machines, and I sell machines, and I ship stuff to people, you know, in different parts of the country, parts and supplies and stuff like that. But it's the whole thing. That's the whole package is the art and the business. Okay. So I was like, man, I gotta do other I want to do other things. You know, I want to get back to my channel in other ways, right? So, and it's not a big channel. You can see how many subscribers I have. It's not a big channel, but the people that I have, they're the coolest folks that I run into, man. The guys that come in here and hang out with me are the coolest people. Artwork. I gotta thank Guitar Jams, man, because he actually gave me. He asked for some artwork to look at, and I didn't even think about it. So as I'm here drawing with this carbon brush, I thought that would be the awesome thing to do, man. I can actually put a drawing up, to give away some art, which is my drawings. Drawing for drawing. Is that cool? I think that would be the filler in between the vacuums and shampoers and steamers and stuff like that, is some artwork. Maybe some skateboard decks, things like that. You know, I think that's so cool. Yep. I just came out, it just hit me today in this show. That's what I'm gonna do. That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, whoever came and hung out with me today, whoever passed through, thank you. If you passed through, hit a like on the channel. I appreciate it. And if no one saw this video, that's fine too. The epiphany came in this video. And that's what I'm gonna do. Artwork. That's positive. Man. Yeah, that's my little eye from my carbon brush. Hold on, let me see. I'm not done yet. Give me one more. I got one more I just looked at it. I want one more I want to do. Ooh, this is a Kirby. This one is a Kirby carbon brush. I'm gonna see if it does the same thing. So this is a Kirby carbon brush. Okay. Oh my God, dudes, man. Man, look at this. Look at this, man. This is a Kirby carbon brush. The eyes are probably maybe the nose is too close, my measurement, but I'm okay. I'll fix it. I can fix it later. I'm not drawing this for somebody. I'm not drawing this for anybody. Now, over the eye, you get that little shadow. And if you do it right here, and then let me fill in my eye, the iris a little bit better. Let me fill this in a little bit better. Okay. And let me fill this in a little better here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it looks a little better. Okay. That's it, man. And give your attention. And I know I did the fading with the gloves, but honestly, the best shade is just with the pencil strokes alone. If you're gonna do shading, if you can get your pencil to do stuff like this and slowly build it up, that's better than smudging it. So keep that in mind. All right. Anyway, I may do like a Sunday special. I told Guitar Jams I might do it. Sunday special where I'm just doing artwork, and I might just do that too. Who knows? There's a couple things going on. Also, guys, one last thing. I have a channel that I'm going to be starting called Monroe Chats, and that's just with stuff like this, just me talking to the camera and stuff like that, and different perspectives and things like that. So I'm going to have that. I'm going to have my live, which is this, a little bit of everything, and then what I'm going to have is ones that just focus solely on the technical issues of vacuums. And one is just a combination of all, which is a live. And then the other one is really just a banter in between. Thoughts like that. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for whoever passed through. I'm going to be wrapping it up. And that's it. Got to pick up my son from school. You guys stay positive. All right.